Hello and welcome back to Broken Sword. Man, it's quite nice to do these, like, live LPs. I've been working a lot on Volgar the Viking, which is post-commentary, and man, that's really taxing, having to, like, say things within a certain time span and redo every time you mess up and stuff. Here, I can just sort of go and talk and just relax, and it's very nice. I like this. So, I actually have no idea where we're supposed to go, because I can go here or I can go to Spain. And if you got the choice between going to Spain on a vacation or going down the sewers, I think you'd obviously go down the sewers, right? We're in the sewers. Sweet! And he's writing something about it. Let's see. My attempt to thwart the robbery at the museum was hindered by a shoddy totem pole. But then, a figure swooped in from the ceiling, like some kind of superhero. The masked savior was Nico! I guess she did a good job. We do have the tripod, and I found the gem. Next move is to head to the site of Montfaucon and see if I can figure out what to do with them. So that's what we're doing, okay. He didn't tell me that. Wait, did he? Like, I mean, we saw the mural, but we don't know that that's something to do with the gem, do we? There seems to be a lot of, like, bounds and logic in this game, where it's like, you find something out and then they just assume that you would think something completely different? I don't know. Fooled an idiot juggler, or jongleur, as he wanted to be called. And now here I go again, into another sewer. Great!
A weird little boat lay tied up. I guess they used it to get maintenance crews around. Either that or the Phantom of the Opera was somewhere near. On the boat was a winching machine.
Alright.
If I wanted to get deeper into these catacombs, I was going to have to get onto that path. If the near edge hadn't crumbled away, I could have jumped it easily.
Is this, like, lethal? Is it, like, acid? Because, you know, you could just take a step into it. I guess you don't want to ruin your pants. And this looks like a puzzle. Alright. Sure, okay. I'm sure this will be used for something.
The hook lay in a bed of chain.
I guess I'll connect it to something. We'll see. Let's look at these first.
There were 3 arches, each with an inscription.
Alright, let's read all the inscriptions. Does he say the same thing?
There were 3...
Yep, okay. First one, from the right.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written
well,
on it
good job.
had long since gone. The wall... The inscription was hard to read, but I made out Templiers, and something about innocence.
Alright.
My medieval French isn't much, but the few words I understood seemed to say, this is where the gallows used to stand. Maybe.
Can we go here? We can. There's a hanging man. Ooh. This music is lovely. Oh, it stopped. Oh, it didn't.
The door was a handsome piece of work. I pushed against the door, but it seemed to be locked.
What? Wait, hold on. Oh, yes! We did it! So that's what happened. I had an idea that maybe the buying the whatever you say a sheep does, is it ba? I don't know, whatever. That unlocked a secret comic. And it seems that's what it did. So, I guess you just sort of use this thing on, like, everything you can see, and eventually you unlock stuff? Maybe. Let's have a look at this. Each time, I must wash away the sadness. Let it dissolve and fade. Bring, bring. The sun always helps. Bring, bring. Okay, sorry. And so does my work. Never a dull moment for a photojournalist. Alright, so they just wanted to have a comic strip with her in a towel. That's fine. Great, let's save, because I just unlocked that. Oh, I should not have saved on that. Hopefully we don't blue screen. Fingers crossed. Let's get through this.
Rats. It's locked.
Alright. And I don't think I have anything else that could possibly unlock it. No. So,
The hook.
we can probably just rewind this, I would imagine. Yep. Seriously though, this music is really nice. Oh! Did not mean to go there. I'm kinda thinking like maybe we unwince it or whatever and then put something on there, but I don't know what. No, there's like nothing I have, really.
Maybe.
Can we get hints for this? Yeah, we can. I think I'm actually gonna take a hint, because I don't really know what to do. Have a closer look at those panels on the wall. Well, alright, we've done that.
The wall had flaked, and anything once written on it had long since gone. The wall seemed in very poor condition. The inscription was undecipherable. The plaster had cracked and was falling away. I wondered why.
What? Okay. Plaster. Nope. Grease paint. Throw a ball at it. Shake my hand? Nope. I think I need another hint, to be honest. I'll just check these two first again.
The inscription was hard to read.
Yeah, nothing there.
My medieval French, maybe.
Yeah. Gallows, innocence, and something else. Let's have another one. Yeah, the one at the far right seems breakable. Yeah, but this oh, jeez, mouse. This didn't do anything.
It was time for some
Oh,
brutal
what?
destruction.
Wait, didn't I do that? Did I not just do that?
Hey, that's hollow. I'd poked a hole in an historical site.
I
If any
might not have done that,
archaeologists
but I
came
could have
by, they'd
sworn I
lynch
did
me
that.
for this. There was some sort of mechanism hidden inside the wall, with a lever in the middle of it. Close up, I could see the plaster was thinner where I'd broken through, and behind it were some cogs and a lever. Here goes. The secret door had jammed. I couldn't get through that gap.
Well, shit. Can I bend it open? Nope.
Inside the hole, I'd pulled the lever right over. Inside the hole, I could see one of the cogs had come loose and jammed the mechanism solid.
I see. So, what would help with that? Not this.
I'd pulled the lever right.
Oh, I can pick this up now. Okay. That works, I guess. Alright. Sweet.
The door mechanism was trashed. It would take a blacksmith or an engineer to do anything with that. Boy, had I ever made a mess of that door. There was a crack in the wall. Through it, I could see a glimmer of natural light.
Let's save again. And since I've already started saving on the save, I might as well just keep saving. It was kind of a mistake. I should learn not to do that.
There was a crack through it.
Oh well.
In the
Oh,
beginning was the end.
An end.
Oh god! Jeez, my ears!
Began our darkness.
Ow!
In the end will be a
Oh dear.
beginning. An end to
Holy
our
shit!
enemies.
It's so loud!
Heralds our new day.
Report. The military establishments are in flux.
Oh my goodness.
The end of the Cold
I'm gonna
War
have to
has
turn
left
that
them with
down
no
for the
clear
video.
goal
Jesus.
And as obvious targets
That
for
hurt my
budgetary
ears
cuts.
like
He
crazy.
has successfully promoted a sense of betrayal in the upper echelons. They feel that the politicians have cast them adrift. The pattern is emerging. Our
Also, isn't
time
that
is
green
now.
suited guy the Nobel
Mademoiselle?
Prize winner, whatever?
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their own citizens. A groundswell of dissatisfaction and dissidence is growing. The corporations are becoming too large and complex for their own executives to control them. A blind belief in market forces is accelerating this trend the world over. The pattern is emerging. Our time is now.
The global population's belief in those that govern it has never been lower. We have inculcated a sense of immediacy and action over forethought and planning in all the major governments. They are acting on hasty decisions that cannot be completed or revoked without appearing foolish.
You know, what's wrong with an
pattern
office
is
building?
emerging. Our time is now.
Why does it have to be here?
Excellent. The tired old governments are dying a slow death from their own incompetence and our machinations. Professor, where is the broken sword?
As we discussed
I knew
last
it.
time, with the loss of the manuscript, our search
Yeah, it's
for
him.
the corollary hindered.
I guess I'll go talk
As
to him
discussed
afterwards.
last time, you have been furnished with a dramatically increased budget. What have you been doing with our money, Professor?
We are working on the principle that the Templars, that is to say our predecessors,
Hold on. These are the Templars?
must have left a trail when they were hiding the clues to the sword of Baphomet's location. I have a small army of historians and archaeologists ferreting out that trail.
I trust these historians and archaeologists are more trustworthy than your friend Pegram.
Pegram was loyal. He tried to protect the Lochmarn gem when the Hashashin came near.
And failed. And don't call that Syrian maniac
Oh.
the Hashashin.
So
He's
that's
an
Khan.
assassin. Plain and simple.
That's not what he believes. He actually thinks.
Silence! Do I have to remind you that we have a sacred duty?
Alright, I guess this is kind of
a
interesting.
trust. When
But
Philippe attempted
kinda
to
weird.
destroy the order, we lost the sword and our power with it. Now we have the opportunity to reforge it. But time is short. We need results. Not petty bickering. Not excuses. Now, Professor Baphomet.
Yes, of course, my apologies. We will find Baphomet and the sword, manuscript or no. We have already found another element actually within Paris.
Excellent. What is it?
Well, we're not exactly sure at present.
Ha!
But I have my best people working on it. You would do well not to criticize others, Eklund. At least
also, that's
I
the guy
have
who
not
murdered
one of
the guy
our
in the
own.
hospital.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was the bogus doctor in the hospital.
Marquet was a liability. Eklund dealt with him on my orders.
I beg your pardon, Grandmaster. I did not mean to.
Have you any good news for
Oh, so
us,
that's the Grandmaster.
We already know 3 of the elements. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before he vanished.
Where was he?
Syria. We know that he arrived, but after that, nothing.
The assassin.
I fear so. It's a shame. Klausner was a good operative.
This will be our last meeting in person until we locate the sword of Baphomet. I hope that I don't need to emphasize the importance of finding it. Without it, our endeavors come to nothing. With the sword reforged, we will have the power to sweep the stage of all opposition the next time that we meet. It will be to become the princess of this world!
Wow.
Alright. So this is kind of weird. Like, is Khan actually the good guy? Because he's, like, trying to stop this, but then again, he is murdering people, but then again, so are they. So, I don't know. Kind of weird. I guess we'll find out. Gate crashed a meeting of influential leaders from the military, business, government, and academia. Recognized the academic. He was hanging around the Hotel Ubu. Must have been staking out Khan. The big boss, a guy called the Grand Master, mentioned a broken sword. Didn't Marquet say something about fixing a sword? Did he? Did he really? Because honestly, I went back and checked my footage, and I didn't see any mention about a broken sword. Maybe I just didn't pay attention. I don't know, like, I didn't hear anything. Alright, the Sword of Baphomet. They talked about Klausner, who has some lens that's important, but he's vanished in Syria. They think the assassin may have got him too. The Grandmaster claims to be a Knights Templar. I really don't trust them at all. They're just a bunch of megalomaniacs planning a new order. So, I just had an idea. If we just save on... I'll save on this save, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. I just quickly want to load. And just walk down here. See what happens.
At the bottom of the steps, I could see a glow. I could hear voices from the lit area. It seemed a good moment to be cautious.
Yeah, okay. So it won't let me.
It seemed...
Yep, alright. Reload. Can I go down now? Yes, I can. And there's the way back. There's a thing to look at.
The water seemed to belong to an underground river or something. It was way too deep to belong to the catacombs.
Wait, so if I look at this, yeah, it's the same thing. Alright.
There was a large circle marked out on the floor with a stump in the middle. Around the circle, I could see words inlaid into the stone. On the circle's circumference were the Templar seal and two Latin phrases, Non omnis moriar and Clarior e tenebris. I shall not die completely, the brighter from the darkness. I noticed three small notches around the edge
it's the
of the
tripod.
stump's top.
I knew it was the sun. I told you. It's always
In the
the
middle
sun.
of the circle, a shaft.
Yes, shaft of
In the middle,
daylight.
a shaft of daylight from...
Of course. I told you, it's always the sun. Every time. Oh shit, what did he say? I'll have to just check the video. I'm sure you can pause as well to see it. I just accidentally clicked. Actually, let's just look at it first.
In the middle of the circle, a shaft of day.
Well, whatever.
The light falling from above struck the gem and scattered in 5 neat
Marib?
rays. And each ray picked out a letter. Starting from the left, I could read M-A-R-I-B. Marib.
Marib?
Now all I had to do was figure out what the heck that meant.
Yeah, that's not like a country, is it?
Nico, I've seen them.
Who?
The Templars. I spied on their meeting in the catacombs.
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of guys masquerading as Templars. They're after something called the Sword of Baphomet. The bogus doctor was there, the guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key, just as we thought. It shows the way to the broken sword, whatever that is.
And how does the assassin fit into all this?
He's out to stop them. These Neo-Templars, they're men and women in influential positions. Don't you see? Plantar was one of them. The assassin killed him for the manuscript, to stop them finding the sword.
But now we have got the manuscript.
Yes.
So, how do they hope to find the sword?
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called Klausner who's gone to Syria, but they didn't seem to realize the significance of the very site of their meeting. You see, after they'd gone, I discovered
Are you sure?
a stone pedestal and a
That
carved
seems kind of
inscription. I
far-fetched.
set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam and lit the letters M-A-R-I-B.
Marib is a village in Syria.
Oh, it is a
You're
village.
not thinking of going there yourself, are you?
Why not?
These guys are crazy and dangerous. That reminds me, you should leave the gem here.
Okay. What about the tripod?
I'll send it back to Andre, anonymously.
Sounds good to me. That what? What? Okay.
Maybe. This is the
What
tool
the
I
hell?
used to get in.
He just like looked at me like,
Yeah.
what are you, crazy?
You showed me
Shake
Hey,
my hand.
Nico.
Not
Okay.
Let's take a.
I don't want to do this, but
There's
whatever.
and then through. But
look.
Alright.
do you think I should go to Marib?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
What about Spain? What happened to Spain? Look, I could go to Syria, but I can also go to Spain. I don't know where to go. I feel like Spain is being shut out. Like, am I not actually going to Spain? What is happening? So, I think I'll just go over here and just save. And that's gonna be it for today, I believe. So, yeah, this is really weird. I honestly have no clue where we should go, Spain or Syria. Like, I would imagine I want to go to Spain, because it seems like we're trying to go to Syria, so I want to go there to Spain just to check what the hell that's about. Because it was like, something about a Spaniard, something, I can't remember now, but we were looking for some information, and maybe that's gonna help. So I think I'll probably keep a save before I do this and just go to Spain just to check, and we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. Actually a very interesting episode for once. Yeah, so thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!